Welcome to day 8 of our 28-day yoga challenge. Remember to complete the class, like the video, comment below that you've completed the class, and make sure you've subscribed. Every class you complete is 1 entry or 2 for Dash Yoga members. Now go enjoy some free yoga. Hi everybody, welcome to day 8 of our February challenge. My name's Ashleigh, and today we're going to be doing a little bit more of a chill sort of mix of stretch and yin. So for this style of class, sometimes it's nice to have some blocks close by. If you don't have blocks, you can grab a few pillows or blankets or whatever you have around your house. Even bath towels folded can sort of support your body in some of these poses. So we're going to begin in a comfortable seated position, so please come and join me. Hands can rest, palms facing up or down. Sitting nice and tall, closing the eyes and just starting to relax the shoulders down the back. Coming into your breath a little bit more and more. With every inhale, really feel that expansion lifting out from the base of the pelvis all the way to the crown. And on your exhales, let go of any tension in the shoulders. Belly becomes a little softer, but envision keeping your heart still vibrant. A few more breaths. In and out. Feel free to let go of anything that's still lingering from your day or week. And as you become more present with yourself, notice if there's any words or ideas that you would like to offer to you as an intention or a focus for our time together today. Gentle reminder, always do what feels best for you. Ultimately, this practice is going to be different and unique for every single body and soul. So utilizing that little intuition that we have inside of us to adjust, to make modifications, to add any extras, and to truly listen to what is feeling the best from the inside out. I'm going to start to take the gaze down towards the ground and just letting the eyes open. You can even keep the eyes a little bit closed. Sometimes working with the neck, I like to keep the eyes closed. We're just going to roll the chin from the right shoulder to the left shoulder. Work the back half of your neck, right ear to right shoulder, left ear to left shoulder. Option to go all the way around if you choose. Other way. Then coming back, drop a right ear to right shoulder and take the right hand to the left ear. Walk the left hand off to the side and breathe more actively into the left side of your neck. Left ear to left shoulder, left hand to right ear, right hand off to the thigh or to the side. And try and find that space in the right side of your neck. Beautiful. Come back up. Hands on knees or thighs, seated cat-cow. Inhale, puff the chest, look up. Exhale, rounding the spine back. Inhale, puff, gaze up, open your heart. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. Inhale. And exhale. Come back up to neutral and do some circles around your waistline. You might notice the knees, your cheeks might play around and lift up a little bit. Go with that flow. Other way. Beautiful. Reach the arms to the sky. Interlace the fingers. Press the palms up. Look up. And drop the right hand over to the right side. Bend to the right. Option to come down to the forearms. Still press down through your left cheek as if it's trying to stay glued to the mat. As you come up, left hand to right knee, right hand behind, twist and look over your right shoulder. Beautiful. Come back up. Inhale. Interlace the fingers, press the palms, side bend over to the left, and then we're going to drop the left hand or forearm down. Press down through the right cheek and gaze under the right shoulder and armpit. Beautiful. Come up, right hand to left knee, left hand behind, twist, look over your left shoulder. Beautiful. Come back to neutral. Interlace the hands behind your back. Make a fist. Puff the chest open and then fold forwards. Head releases towards the ground. Arms might start to come up and away from the back body. Nice. Come all the way back up, unravel the arms, let that go. And we're going to bring the soles of the feet to touch, knees open. Coming right into a variation of our butterfly pose. So you can bring the heels in closer or further away from yourself and your body, and then start to fold and bow over the legs. For this one, I sometimes like to have a blanket underneath the ankle bones or placing a few props on the feet to catch the forehead. It's okay if the head and neck is dangling. Personally, I have a little bit of some shoulder and neck issues, so I really like to have my forehead grounded, so that way, again, the neck is supported. We're gonna be holding, not too long today, because I wanna try to do as much as we can in the time that we have together. So we're gonna do about 2 minutes. More traditionally, we do tend to go a little bit longer in yin. And as we come into these little pauses, think about trying to find some stillness within your body. Finding the balance of letting go and just being present and open with the breath. Breathe into the areas that are maybe longing for more attention and spaciousness. Inhale, start to come up nice and slow. You can release the legs, give them a sweet little shake. And then we're going to set the soles of the feet on the ground. Take the hands behind you so the fingertips point towards the front of the mat or the room, and just starting to rock the knees side to side, left to right. And then lift your torso up and bring the hands out in front of you into prayer. Keep going. And then the next time the legs go to the left, pause. Just release the hands down and do a little bow over your left leg. Come up, side bend over to the left. Side bend to the right. And then back through to center, legs over to the right side. Fold forwards over your right leg, any amount. come up, drop the right hand down, side bend to the right. Left hand down, side bend to the left. Beautiful. Come back through to center. We're going to take right leg over the left leg. Try to get your shins parallel to the front of the mat. Flex the feet. Now, if you do notice your right knee is lifted or your butt cheek is lifted, you can add a little blanket or even, let's say, a block there to mind the gap, but it's okay, again, if there is a gap. I want you to clear the sits bones, flex the feet, take a big breath in, and then start to fold forwards into your fire log pose. A few modifications before we hold. You can always take the left leg forwards and do more of a figure four, or your top leg can be on more of a diagonal instead of parallel. But the idea is shins parallel, ankles and knees stack, keep the feet flexed. So we're going to be holding again for about 2 minutes. I like to sometimes take the block under the forehead, but please know that you don't have to go all the way down. You might be able to hinge forwards a couple inches and already start to feel that. You really respect and honor what your body is giving you in the form of feedback. Full breaths, and then finding stillness in body, mind, and steadiness through the breath. Good, start to come all the way up. You can shake the legs out or go right into side two. If you did the same as me, right leg is going to be the bottom. Now this time left leg is going to be on the top. Flex the feet, shins parallel. Make any adjustments or modifications you feel like you need. Remember, the right leg can come forwards or the top leg can come on more of a diagonal, no problem. Take a breath in and elongate, and then starting to hinge forwards and fold. And sometimes I even like to just place the elbows right on the legs, a little bit of pressure. It's almost as if I'm getting an adjustment. Or again, you can add in your props and let your body soften. Giving yourself again another 2 minutes here. We notice the difference between the sides, but there's no judgment, no expectation, no comparison. Sometimes it's nice just to notice the differences, and that's it. Slowly start to come all the way up. Give the legs a nice little shake. And then we're going to swing the legs behind and coming into child's pose. Take the knees mat distance, big toes touch, draw the bum back to the heels and walk the hands forwards. You either have the option to bring the elbows to the ground, bring the thumbs in between the shoulder blades as your palms touch. Breathe into your back with every inhalation. Try to soften your chest and melt your heart with every exhalation. Release the hands, walk the hands over to the left side, reach your right hand higher, and breathe. And walk the hands back through center, go over to the right side, left hand a smidge higher, and breathe. Beautiful, hands back towards the front. Come up into your tabletop, tuck the toes, and just start to circle the spine around. Think about your spine as a skipping rope. Other way. Beautiful. Turn the fingertips in towards the knees and take some circles around the wrists. Beautiful. Make sure you go in both directions. You can even play with forwards and back if that aligns. Then walk the hands forwards, drop the heart towards the ground. You can bring your chin or forehead to the mat, keeping the sits bones widening to the sky for your puppy dog. Walk the hands all the way back in, little wiggle of the waist, and come onto your backs. As you come onto your back, hug the right knee into your chest, kick the left leg straight out in front of you, flex your left toes. You can always grab around your right shin or underneath your knee crease. Try to draw the top of your right thigh in towards your chest as much as you can. Then we're going to loosen the grip a little bit, draw some circles with your knee. Other way. Kick your right leg to the sky, interlace the hands underneath the right hamstring, flex your foot as if it's stepping to the ceiling. Again, you can bend the knee if you need. Honor where you are. Use the breaths in to lengthen and use your exhales to draw in. We're going to release the hands, use your core strength to lower the right leg down, just kind of inch by inch until it comes all the way down to the earth. Give everything a quick little shake. Left knee draws in, interlace around the shin or underneath the knee crease. Squeeze it in as much as you can. Flex all 10 toes. Loosen the grip, draw some circles. And then the other way. Please kick your left leg to the sky, interlace underneath the left hamstring, knee is bent or starting to straighten out the leg. Left foot is pressing towards the ceiling, shoulders are melting down the back. Every inhale, lengthen, kick up a little higher. And use your exhale to draw your legs slightly closer towards yourself. I'd release the hands, lower the left leg down, just kind of inch by inch, and then give everything a nice little shake. Awesome. Next, stay on your backs, coming into happy baby, legs to the sky, bend the knees, hands to the outer edges of the feet. Feel the thighs come parallel to the mat and kick the feet out into the hands. We're just gonna hold. We're gonna be in this one about 1.5 minutes. A lot of the time, sometimes in this pose, we wanna do the little rock and kind of move away from the sensations we feel when we're still. But can you notice? You soften and become a little more compassionate of yourself and your body as you're here, letting go of any pressure. Few more breaths, almost there. Beautiful. Set the feet back down to the ground. Windshield wiper the legs after that. Great work. Now, if you do have a wall close by, you can come to laying on your backs and take the legs up the wall. You could also just elevate your legs where you are, having a little micro bend in the knees and just let everything hang. I really sometimes also love to do this one with a small blanket or a block just underneath the low back as well. If you want to elevate the arms, you can, just really plugging the shoulders into the mat and just kind of let yourself hang and dangle. Just let it all be. Legs elevated is a great one to help calm the mind, calm the nervous system. It can help with stress and anxiety. And if you do have any swelling or sore spots in the ankles, the knees, this is again another one to just help release that. Try your best to be still. And then slowly lower feet and hands. Move the props out of the way. And then tent the knees and thighs if you had the block there, or just come off the wall, roll to one side. And then opening the arms to a T or cactus. Cross the right leg over the left and walk your bum to the right so you have room to drop your legs to the left. Your left hand can anchor your top thigh as you look over the right shoulder. Knees can come higher or lower. And just dropping into the sweetness of your twist. Come back through to center, unravel. And we'll wrap the left leg over the right. Drop your legs to the right, look to the left. Right hand to left thigh. And close the eyes, unclench the jaw. Few deep breaths. Inhale, we come back through center. Hug everything in, nose to knee. And then lower down, soles of the feet touch, knees open. Sometimes it's nice to take the blocks under the thighs here, or if you do have two blocks, one under the back of the head, level 1 or 2, and then one block in between the shoulder blades this way. You want to think about the top 2 tips kind of catching in between the shoulder blades to give yourself a really sweet heart opener. If you have a bolster, you could also make this a little more cushiony and use the bolster to create sort of a ramp shape. Hands are going to relax. Taking a few breaths, melt onto your props or the ground, whatever you've chosen to do. And thinking if you're comfortable, you can stay here or extending the legs forwards, just melting open to your variation of your shavasana. Take a full breath in through the nose, full breath out through the mouth. One more, inhale. Exhale. And start to move slow, wiggling fingers and toes. Be mindful if you do have any props, you can always just move those out of the way and take a nice full body stretch. And then choosing to roll onto the side of your choice. Take a moment there and then come all the way back up to seated. Hands at the heart, eyes closed, honoring and bowing down to the student and teacher inside you. Thank you for allowing me to lead you through your practice today. Honor the strength, the commitment, the dedication that you put into this. Taking away any little nuggets of wisdom that you were able to learn about yourselves and your bodies, and moving into the rest of your day with those. Thank you so much. Namaste.